In school, trying my hardest not to look at the clock as I'm trying to finish the textbook in front of me. Another day I'm in school and I've completed a test, and as I'm in the corridor talking to my friends, I'm already forgetting all about what the test was about. When I have to read a book that I have to finish, it's like time won't move. I'm almost falling asleep in English class trying to read it. Every time I went home from school, I would promise myself I would finally just study. Well, in my whole 9 years of school, I never really learned. I never really studied. Maybe I just hate learning. One day I decide to learn this piano piece to get a better grade in music. As I'm sitting down to start, I'm thinking to myself, why am I trying to do this? I can barely study for 10 minutes at my desk. This will take hours, days. One day, my mother comes home from work and she sees me sitting and playing on the piano. As she goes to her bedroom to, fall asleep because she was so exhausted, she thinks she's dreaming. She hears this lovely serenade of music coming from downstairs. So she wakes up, takes her robe, and then she goes down and Alex? Is that you, Alex? Oh my God. And I don't even realize how much time has passed. I just looked up in her and I already knew how to play most of the piece after 7 hours. I upload the video to Facebook. My teacher ends up seeing it and I end up getting an A in music. As I'm finishing school, I decide to pick a job to retire my mother, who would come home exhausted from work, and I decide to be a gaming YouTuber. And all of a sudden, I love to learn everything there is about being a gaming YouTuber. I am watching videos about thumbnails. I am reading about titles on Reddit. And in my editing software, I'm looking back second by second to try to make it as perfect as possible. Time is just flowing. But all of a sudden, it feels exactly like the opposite of school. I'm spending 14 hours in a single day on my business, but it felt like 4. I never read books though. I have a book on my nightstand, but even after years, I'm never picking it up. Until one breakup made me analyze what I want. I'm going to become a millionaire. All of a sudden, picking up this book from the nightstand, it was Think and Grow Rich. Reading about money became fun and interesting. I'm reading for 30 minutes a day, but it feels like 10. I want to learn everything about money, marketing, sales. Looking back, I never hated learning. I hated learning things that were not important to me, that didn't matter. Every time something mattered to me, I loved to learn it. The piano, the YouTube channel, and then books. Maybe I just never hated learning. I just hadn't found what made me want to keep learning. So ask yourself, do I hate learning? Or do I hate learning things that don't matter to me? And I still don't learn perfectly. I quit this piano piece I was learning 2 days ago. I loved it, but it was too difficult. But I picked it right back up yesterday because I didn't like the alternatives. I was genuinely interested in learning this piece, even if it was overwhelming.